Let's view the schema we just created inside of the Kafka Schema Registry using curl. I'm going to start out here in the UI and get a JWT token for my service account. So if I click on Generate New Token, I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Then I create a text file called in.txt. And in this text file, I first put the name of the tenant I'm interested in. In this case, that tenant name is KOP, with a colon, followed by that token that we just copied out. I'll go ahead and close this, making sure it saves. And then I'm going to be using openssl to encode base64, encode that text file. So here I've moved into the folder. I have openssl installed, base64, specifying the input file and the output file. The -a removes the line breaks from the output file. Now let's go through a series of 3 curl commands hitting the endpoint for the schema registry to view our list of subjects, view the versions of the schema for that subject that we're interested in, and then to view the details of one version. So I'm going to first paste in the curl command that allows us to see the list of subjects, or these are our topics that have schemas associated with them. You'll notice that our endpoint here is the endpoint of our server with no port number, because the port number is used when you're producing and consuming messages, but the schema is at the /Kafka endpoint. And then we're going to query the subjects. For our header, we have authorization basic, and then I paste in the base64 encoded file, basically the out that we had created using openssl. And you'll see that I get one item returned, and that is the subject that we're then going to use in the next step. Next, I'm going to paste that subject into terminal. This is going to be the same Kafka endpoint, subjects, and then I paste in the actual subject with /versions. It's going to give us the list of versions of schema that we have for this particular topic. And I'll paste in the final curl command, which ends in Kafka schemas IDs, and then the relevant ID for us was 1, and I'll go ahead and hit enter, and we'll get the details of the schema that is registered for that topic. I've included more information in the description of the video that points you over to the Confluent documentation for Schema Registry.